finally done another exhausting day at the salt pits. Time to read some Nintendo Power and play some Game Boy. Alright. Tetris. Well, can't hurt to have a good old-fashioned reread, right? Oh, we got a Nestor comic. Alright. Just what I need to relax. Damn flies! How the heck did a fly get in here? Well, while I try to take care of this insect problem, you check out this review for Galaga.
Okay, time to take a look at one of my all-time favorite arcade classics, Galaga. Now, Galaga was originally released in 1981 by Namco in Japan and by Midway in North America. Galaga is a fixed space-style shoot-'em-up where you try to shoot down incoming waves of aliens that attack your ship. Galaxian was originally released in 1979 and is the predecessor to Galaga. Galaxian was an instant smash hit in arcades and revolutionized the fixed-style space shoot-'em-up. You encounter three main types of enemies in Galaga, the first being the yellow space bug, which is the most common you'll see in the game. The second is the red minion bug, which often escorts some of the larger bosses in the game, like the Galaxian Overlord. These can use tractor beams and can trap your ship, and they take 2 shots to kill. Now, Galaga is a 2-player game here, and I'm going to be playing this on the NES. You start out with 3 spaceships, and you have to shoot down incoming waves of insect ships before they attack and destroy your ship. Now, they start off very progressively easy with the space bugs down at the bottom, the red minions in the middle, and the Galaxian Overlords up at the top. They're being protected by the other waves. They take 2 hits to kill and are much harder to defeat. They can also utilize a tractor beam, which can pull your ship into it, and then they can capture your fighter. If they do, they'll bring the fighter back up to the top of the screen. But don't worry, if you're good with your aim, you can shoot down the Galaxian Overlord and get your fighter back. Now, your fighter will be paired next to your previous ship, and it will give you double the firepower. This can be really, really helpful in taking out waves of Overlords and Galaxian fighters really, really quickly and racking up points so that way you can earn extra lives to progress to later levels in the game. Now, every 4 or 5 levels, you'll also see a bonus stage that'll appear. In this stage, the enemies won't attack you, and it's just a chance to quickly rack up points. At the end of the stage, it'll tell you how many hits that you got, and your points will be added to your total score. However, having 2 ships also has its disadvantages, because it makes you a much bigger target, and you lose a life once your original ship is gone. Now, as the game progresses, the levels get much, much harder. Even with all the game's challenge, the game isn't unfair, though. At 30,000 points, you get your first one up, and then the next one happens at 80,000 points. As you progress towards later stages in the game, like stages 7, 8, 9, 10, and higher, the game really ramps up and can provide a substantial challenge to even the most seasoned arcade shooter. So once you finally lost your last ship, it's game over, and our little Galaxian friend there celebrates with a celebratory tractor beam, like he's mocking you. And the game will let you know how many shots you fired and how many you landed, and letting you know how accurate you are.
Well, thankfully it seems to take care of my insect infestation. For now. But you never know, they might be back. I've heard of worse sequels.